Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, back with more reading the My Hero Academia manga. This is chapter 393. These are the unofficial translations. They just went up. They went up early today. If you guys don't know my schedule right now, I work from the morning until like early afternoon. So it's different than it used to be. I can't just like stay up till 1, 2 a.m. to read these. But hey, same day, not that bad. Last we left off was quite a cliffhanger. Uraraka stabbed. I'm pretty sure she'll be fine. I really, really don't think Horikoshi has the guts to guts. That's where Uraraka was stabbed. Poor wording, Mighty. Anyway, um, I don't think Horikoshi would kill off Uraraka. He didn't even really kill off Bakugo. Like he did, but like you know what I mean. So I think she'll be fine. But the takeaway from the last chapter is, and I know I'm so late to this, but for those of you who've been watching my chapter reactions for a long time now, you'll know I was also late to the Dobby train. It took me a while to really get convinced that Dobby, like I should care about Dobby. But when I did care, oh man, like holy crap, like I'm just not so quick to jump on to it takes a while to convince me sometimes. And Toga, it definitely took a while. Last chapter, I could totally see where it's all going, where her character's going, and I'm on board. Like I'm genuinely invested now. And I know that's gonna be like, oh, Mighty, now you're bandwagoning. Like, technically not. I'm probably the last person in the fandom to be like, oh, hey, that Toga, interesting. You know. So for those of you who are big Toga fans, I'm very sorry for all the years or so of me just being like, she's okay, but like, I don't really get it. Like, I don't know. I'm starting to really get the vibe of what Horikoshi's going for, and I'm excited to see where this leads because it ended off with a tease that we're gonna get like a flashback of her and Twice in the first panel. I'm trying not to look like too much. It does look like they're talking, so yeah, sign me up. I'm totally invested. Let's go. Let's see what kind of chapter this is. Chapter 393, A Girl's Ego. Again, these are the unofficial translations. The official ones come out on Sundays. I presume they're in their old hideout, the League of Villains hideout. Come to think of it, Toga-chan, why don't you pick out a villain name? I assume this is Twice talking. The League of Villains in Days Gone By. Yeah, that's like a long time ago at this point. By the way, I think, today, maybe it might have been yesterday in Japan, but today is 7/7 in North America. Happy 9 years to the series. I think it debuted 9 years ago in Japan today. Really cool. I shared a tweet of my 9 favorite characters just before I started recording this, just to celebrate. I saw a lot of people were suggesting to do that, so go check it out if you want. I don't really plug my Twitter much, but it's in the description. It's probably a bad time to plug Twitter because it's like caught on fire right now. But anyway, off track. A Girl's Ego. Indeed. Come to think of it. Indeed, says Mr. Compress. Come to think of it, you and the boss are the only ones who haven't chose a villain name, says Spinner. Choose one! You don't need one. Twice. Oh man, I miss him. Gosh dang it, I miss Twice. He was definitely my favorite League member. Like, even more than Shigaraki. I like Shigaraki a lot. And I like Dobby a lot too now. But, like, Twice was the man, dude. I just got him. I just got his motivation. I don't know. He's just so cool. We're going to see more of him. This is probably the last we'll probably see of Twice, like himself, Unless they have more flashbacks, but I kind of doubt it. We have some editor's notes. Dobby means cremation. Oh! I did not know that's actually what Dobby meant. Chew, or whatever symbol that is a sucking, kissing onomatopoeia used by Toga. Bloody kiss, a pun that spells it with more symbols, the kanji for blood. Okay. The more you know. I don't wanna, says Toga. Okay, she looked kind of cute there. Like, kind of like pouting. I don't wanna. And now they're all like pestering her. Mr. Compress says, but having one helps build a reputation. Spinner says, the female vampire, Carmilla. Is that a Castlevania reference? Isn't that the vampire in that show's name, Carmilla? Or is it Camilla? I don't know. Twice continues, bloody kiss, Pikachu. Pikachu? That can't be a Pokemon reference, can it? Anyway, she's like, no. Like, she's saying this to all of them. That's kind of cute. Dobby in the corner being all pouty, emo boy that he is. So lame. Those are just the references. Those are just references from before quirks even existed. They'd only pander to the masses. You're one to talk, Dobby, says Mr. Compress. We still don't know your real name. Yeah, at the time they didn't. It's before the war. So the first war. Man, time's flown by. We're seeing a flashback of before the first war. We're in the second war right now. In the past, there wasn't a clear distinction between heroes and villains, says Shigaraki. One theory says that people didn't know the identity of their enemies, so they made up names for them. From there, people adopted code names for themselves. Secret identities were like masks that helped them survive. Eventually, heroes and villains became symbols. In other words, those names led to real life imitating comic books. But I don't need such a thing, he says with a grin. No, I miss the. I do as cool. Okay, Shigaraki has had the best designs throughout the whole series. I kind of miss this Shigaraki, like just before he really became powerful. Like, it's so weird to think about that. I don't know. I think they're cool though, he says. That's so fun. Yeah, she jumps out of her chair. That's why I joined the league, she says. Oh, wow. Whoa, they're referencing that's a very old panel. That's from way back in like the hundreds or like the 80s or 90s, I think. Chapter. That's where they first meet up in that bar, and she like kind of introduces herself when Girin brought her and Dobby in. Pretty sure she looks so different back then. Whoa, whoa. Okay, holy shit. I'll live my life as Himiko Toga. Dude, the expression on Toga right there, holy shit. And while, like, that's half the page, the other half the page is cutting to the present with Uraraka just getting stabbed in the... Oh my god. Alright, back in the hype mode. Don't apply your standards to decide that you should pity me. And, whoa. Okay, so Toga. That's an interesting design, Horikoshi. So basically, Toga is still looking like Twice, but it's like a feminine Twice. It's like a female Twice. I guess I'll go a little further. She got boobs, you know, on Twice's body, and it's very like I don't know if it's supposed to be like her hair coming out, but like it's essentially it's just Twice, but like a girl. So that's a very interesting design. She's like mid half transformation, kind of cool. Again, Uraraka like just falling back after getting stabbed. Holy shit. I think it was Rukasu. I don't know how you pronounce it on Twitter. I asked him a question. I was like, because he was talking about the Toga stuff, and I was like, how do you see this playing out? And then I chimed in with my own 2 cents, and I was like, I don't see a scenario in which, like, of all the villains, other than, I guess, Mr. Compress, that doesn't really count, he's in jail. Toga, I think, is gonna live. I don't see death as, like, a very fitting finale for her. I think, like, a new perspective of life is kind of how I view her arc playing out, and I also don't see Uraraka dying. I think Rukasu sounded the same thing, that, like, there's very little chance that Toga... Like, he replied basically like, I think he agreed that Toga... Well, first of all, I think he's a much bigger Toga fan than me, so he's much more invested. I'm on board with the storyline, but yeah, I don't really know how this is gonna play out. I just don't think death's in her future. I'm really curious to see if Uraraka, despite being stabbed, is able to get through to Toga. And while I keep talking about Toga, this is very much like an Uraraka plotline too. So let's just see where it goes. I really don't know. This is like the plotline I've just had the least grasp on in my mind. So hey, by all means, Horikoshi, let's see where you go with this. Oh god. Oh, Uraraka just coughing up blood. Holy shit. I swear, there better not be more like, oh, Horikoshi hates women comments after this. Like, can girls fight? Like, I think so. And fighting, people get hurt. Plenty of guys have gotten hurt in this series. I boo to all the people who call Horikoshi like a woman hater. I think it's just like the dumbest, most baseless thing. Anyway, something that Uraraka does surprises Toga. Oh, whoa, Uraraka's still fighting, even though blood's coming out of her gut. Grabs, like, starts to do like a midair suplex move on Toga. I'm not trying to pity you, says Uraraka. It's just, and then I think she kicks her away. Did she make her float? Oh yeah, she made her weightless float, and you see Toga just doing spins. She touched me, but right now floating doesn't put me at risk. Okay, yo, Toga's expression. Holy crap! Some really good expressions from Toga here. You can use whatever pretty words you like, but in the end, aren't you trying to lock me up so they can execute me? She says. And if that doesn't work out, you'll kill me just like Jin-kun. As we see behind Toga, just a lot of clones appearing. Oh my god, more great expressions. That is awesome. That is so freaking Horikoshi. Mwah. Your art is just unrivaled, dude. You can just see the anguish and the emotion off Toga right here. That is so good. That has to be the thumbnail. There's no way that, okay, I shouldn't say there's no way. Horikoshi always outdoes himself. But like, that's a good shot. Win or lose, live or die. This is a battle for survival, she says. With just this, she's like morphing again. It just, oh my god, it's so good. That is a great shot, man. Oh my god, Uraraka though. Uraraka looking freaking sweet too. That. And you could tell she's just basically probably about to black out from like the blood loss. She's like breathing heavy. That is how most people would see it. As she whoa, oh my god. Bro. I didn't even think about this. Is Uraraka about to get a quirk awakening? Is she about to? Okay, we've kind of had a trend of quirk awakenings. I could totally see this is totally gonna happen, isn't it? Because you get this close-up shot of her hands, right? And you know those little pads that she has when she touches things, they like float. They're starting to like spark or like something's coming out from underneath the pads. Dude, bro, yep. This is like just like what happened to Bakugo. Like basically he's super effed up, and then like right before they kind of black out or give up, they just like awaken their quirk. That is so sick. And shout out to Mina. Of course, Mina got a great quirk awakening too. Toga replies, if it's not pity, then it can be only ego. Can only be ego. And if that's the case, oh my god, Uraraka, there's the shots of her looking so bad. Sad man's legion. Then you shall die, hero. Oh my god, the shots are so good. Dude, okay. He's cooking so hard right now. Just like not even the story, like the story's been great in this, like this Toga Uraraka arc. It's legitimately surprised me. As you guys know, okay, I will eat some humble pie here. I was wrong. I thought that this would be a very boring plot line. It has fully engrossed me, and not only that, but like his artwork is fire right now. So you have Toga doing a twirl, and she's like kind of becoming naked a little bit because she's like undoing the Jean twice clone, but behind her she's got, oh my gosh, she got Pixie Bob. Not Pixie Bob. Is that Pixie Bob? I always get the Wild Wild Pussycats confused. I'm so sorry. It's like one of my flaws. I always get them confused. It's not Mandalay, and it's not Tiger. So I'm pretty sure it's Pixie Bob. So Pixie Bob, Conway Woods is in there. Holy shit. And we have a demented-looking Uraraka clone and a Froppy clone. Sad Man's a Legion. That's so cool. They're just like, oh, it's a great shot. Dude, so many great shots. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm geeking out. Whoa, and then we're cutting to, I assume all the heroes in this location are just getting flooded with clones. I'm going to try to make them out. Okay, so there's Froppy, Jiro. It's kind of grainy. It's kind of hard to tell. Pixie Bob's in there. Tiger. I see tiger. I see kamui. Some of them are kind of hard to tell. They're a little bit grainy. And we see the news helicopter in the distance, and you see this giant sea of Twice clones. Holy shit. It's bigger than the city. There's a city right next to them, and it's like bigger. It's like much larger and taller than all the buildings. No wonder they wanted, I mean, obviously, duh. They, like, in the first war, the first target they had was to take out Twice. That fool can not only win, like, an army, like, win a war on his own, that fool could take over the country on his own if he wanted to. It's actually crazy. It's legitimately one of the strongest quirks in the entire series. It's just a matter of, like, how you apply it, you know? Crazy. There's never been anything like this, she says. As generations go by, they're bound to get stronger and harder to control. The quirk doomsday theory. Okay, yeah. Well, I don't know if this is really how you'd apply the quirk doomsday theory. That the quirk's doomsday theory is more so like generational. Like, and she even says it like, it's like combining your parents' quirk and then making a powerful kid, and then like that kid and another powerful kid have a kid. This is more of like this isn't a generational leap. This is Toga, who her quirk is like useful, but it's very niche. And you combine it with someone who's a very powerful quirk. I guess that could be applied to the doomsday theory. Anyway, sorry, I'm off track. We've whispered about it for years and years, but this is the day. It's happening today, as we get Toga just in the middle of the storm or whatever, just spewing clones out everywhere of her and Twice and everybody. A girl and her feelings can change the world. Whoa, that shot is so... Dude, the shots of Toga, I mean, Uraraka's had some great shots too, but like, oh my god. The shots of Toga are so good in this chapter. And we get a side-by-side. We have Toga with like the light underneath her, and she's just looking like all-powerful. And then you have Uraraka who's like crying / like sweating, or like plus blood out of her mouth and just bleeding profusely. Get her, crush her, as you get a mob of like all the clones she's been making going right at Uraraka. Gunhead martial arts, and she like what? Just like punches through all of them. That's pretty cool. Oh, and she makes them all float. Oh. Okay. All you've done is made us float. It's not like you managed to hurt us. Well, I don't know if you remember what happened to the Curious girl. Splat, but you know, I guess that's technically true. And she, Uraraka's not a murderer. She's not about. No way. There's no way Uraraka just splats Toga like that. It's not gonna happen. There's no chance. I'm not even gonna like be faked out by that. I know. That's because zero gravity is not meant for hurting people. Yep. Just like I thought. But that's so cool. Like in that shot, you have Toga to ground herself. She made like a vine or like a stand of clones beneath her. That is really sick. That is so cool. And then another great shot from Toga. And then, oh wow, and a shot at Uraraka from way back in the first war. I would never feel happy about dropping a person out of the sky. Ugh. Oh my god, is she coughing more blood? Holy shit. If it's not pity, then it can only be ego, she thinks. That's what Toga just said to her. Maybe that's true. I can't pretend you haven't killed people on purpose, she shouts as she zips towards something with her grapple. But when I see your face, this is a long chapter, by the way. I think we've still got a lot more left. Look at Horikoshi go. But when I see your face, I can't help but wonder what happened for you to turn out like this. That day, just thinking back to when Toga was impersonating that old lady and she drew her into the alleyway. That day, when the world turned upside down, something must have happened to make you look so sad. She did look kind of sad in her own twisted way back then. That was your fault, she shouts. Again, another great expression from Toga. Holy shit. That was your fault, she shouts. Uraraka shouts back, yes, but there's more to it. Listen to me, Himiko Toga. All right, here we go. Get into the heart of things. When we first met, I was scared because I didn't understand you back at the forest. How How could you smile so genuinely in the middle of a fight? Yeah, that very strange, like, I don't know if you call it an ahegao face, but she was very much in bliss when she was tackled by uraraka in the woods. I remember that. Shut up, shouts Toga. You'll live as Himiko Toga? Then you're cutting back to twice and what he said. Then be sure to kill as many people as you like, he says, so you can become whoever you like. As he smokes a cigarette. I miss him. What a guy. Stop making that face. Die! Why won't you die already? Shouts Toga. Dude, she's getting through to Toga. That's totally gonna happen here. I already pushed you away once, says Uraraka. And I know this isn't your ideal world. It can only be your ego. As we get an evil Uraraka clone paired alongside the real one who's like, and just blood, dude. Fuck, I don't even know what to say. It's just like the raw energy of this is crazy. I know that, but still, she thinks. I've seen so many happy faces, and she thinks back to when she was cheering on Eel Boy. Oh, and a shot of little girl Toga across, like, distanced away from little Uraraka. Whoa, Mina cameo. Mina makes an appearance here, kind of. You should never try to hide your feelings or that face of yours. As she's thinking about Deku. Oh, yo. Okay, I'm just gonna say Uraraka and Deku is so canon, and I like, by all means, ship whoever you want. I just feel so bad if you ship Deku with anyone else or Uraraka with anyone else, because clearly Horikoshi, Uraraka, Deku, they're a thing. Like, I don't like. There's no argument. It's just like it's just in your face, and it is what it is. You gotta either roll with it or ignore it. That's your choice. She's thinking about him, and then you have Mina behind. I just had to point that out. Mina, best girl. She's in the shot. Whoa! Wait. You've got such a lovely smile. I envy you. Shouts. Dude, okay. This is a, like, I don't know if you call it a parallel. Yeah, it's a parallel. We've seen this shot before. This looks so familiar. This is I could be wrong. I'd have to go back and look for sure, but this looks just like the it's your quirk, not his. Like during the sports festival with Deku on the right, and then that's the exact same. Horikoshi loves his parallels. That is that, like, the way they're posed and the expression just struck like a core memory in me. And yeah, that has to be what it's from. I guess I could be wrong, but like I'm pretty sure. So like on the right you have Uraraka shouting this, like, you've got such a lovely smile, I envy you. And then you have it's that same, oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Because if that is a parallel, Todoroki, that was the moment, like, the whole fight, he was just trying to ignore what Deku was saying. But when he said that, it's your quirk, not his, and then you see the expression on him, it's like, it's anguish, but it's like very much like a bell was rung. Like he finally kind of like got a little bit shook. Like it kind of got through to him. That's exactly what happened with Toga right here. Oh my god. You never see that kind of expression from Toga either. Like you never see understanding or like a grounded, like, I don't know how to describe it. This is a very, very, very rare expression from Uraraka. It's a good one. It looked great on Todoroki too. That oh shit, I'm in reality for a moment. Like I like, holy shit, like it's almost like you're looking at yourself and you're like, well, maybe. Whoa. Like, it's, oh, that's a great, Horikoshi does such a good job with expressions. Uraraka slaying right now. Holy shit. You're like some sort of deviant. Oh, yeah, we're totally getting a quirk awakening. Something's happening with Uraraka's hands. There's like bubbles. No, wait. Whose eyes are these that, like, these tears are floating off of? Is this, that's Toga. Toga's tears are like floating away. That is, Bro, can you imagine this animated? I know I say this like every week, but can you imagine this animated? Oh my god, Bones has such a task before them for this final season. At this rate, though, there's so many chapters and it's going on longer than we thought. Is it really going to be one? I don't know. There's just I'm so sorry. So much going on. I won't pretend that I didn't see you smile. Shouts Uraraka as she sticks her hand up, her bloody hand. Dude, this is totally gonna be like a quirk awakening. But wait, well, my last chance to predict what it could be. How do you evolve zero gravity? I'm trying to think. Maybe like she could like move them after she's made them weightless, like she can control it. I'm oh, I guess we'll just find out. I'm not gonna guess it right. Pretend that I didn't see you smile. Is it a chain effect? It chains between things? Because you see like lightning bolts going between all the Twice clones. Whoa, float. Or is it like an AoE? It's like a all... Oh, fascinating. Okay. Oh, dude, it's like Shigaraki's decay. Literally, like it used to be, he can only decay whatever he touched. Uraraka only float what she touched. And then decay everything that it's touching. Is hers float everything it's touching? Wow. Okay. That's cool. I like that. You just see just like a large plethora of things floating. It's a long I think we're almost done with the chapter, by the way. I can't pretend you didn't commit crimes, and I won't validate them. But if you still feel like talking to me even a little bit, and you see Toga just crying. Like, oh my god, this is good. So good. This is like the best chapter in a long, long time. I'm not even kidding. This is really good. This is really good. I want us to talk about romance, Himiko-chan. Then I'll give you my blood for the rest of my life. They made the line that I mocked sound cool. I want us to talk about romance. I used to mock that, be like, oh boy, I can't wait to talk about romance. But no, like it's the capper of like a genuinely great conversation. That is good. Oh wait, I missed something down here on the bottom. We're floating, but Uraraka didn't touch us. How is she affecting people she didn't touch? Jiro thinks. A single girl. Says the weather girl thinks to herself. Deliver those feelings to her. Chapter end, and we get, oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, so we get little Toga, like kind of holding her hand, crying, and then Uraraka walks up and holds out her arm, like, go on, have some of my blood. Oh my god, I love being proven wrong, man. I love it. I'll eat that humble pie till I'm sick in the face. I was wrong. I was so wrong about this plotline. It turned out to be genuine gold. Much like the Dobby stuff, where like I put it off so long, like not caring about Dobby, but then it really showed me those missing pieces that made Dobby the way he was, like the gaps that were missing. And it really brought it all together. And I think that this is really just everything coming together. And I see the picture now. Oh, this is so good. Great chapter. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to end my recording so I can get this posted, but this was awesome. This was an 11 out of 10. This is one of those rare, just like, you're going to talk about it for a long time kind of chapters. This was so good. Oh, I love being proven wrong. Horikoshi does it a lot. Well, generally, I'm always on board with Horikoshi, so technically I'm not proven wrong a lot. This is the second major time I've been proven wrong. I was proven wrong about Dobby, and now I've been proven wrong about Toga. So, yeah. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. Leave your thoughts down below, and this was epic. This was amazing. Until next time, it's been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.